What's up, HASfit Tribe? It's your personal trainer, Coach Cossack.
I'm Claudia, and this is a dumbbell HIIT workout for fat loss and strength.
Today's Tabata session will work your full body.
We recommend having a few weights available to you so that you can switch up the resistance as needed.
You may want to have a chair, box, or bench available, but it's not required.
Now let's go.
Let's kick this workout off with a warm-up. We're going to start with a squat to an overhead extension with our feet hip-width apart. We're going to break at our hips, then our knees, sitting back nice and deep, and then arms come straight overhead, back down, stand up, repeat.
Squat as deep as you are able to,
while maintaining your feet nice and flat on the floor. We don't want to come forward onto your toes or fall back onto your heels.
And as you go through it, you will notice that you will be able to squat a little deeper than the first one.
That's right. Keep repeating this workout. You'll get a little better at it as well. It's a nice dynamic warm-up move, hitting both upper and lower body. We like these efficient moves, getting as much work in as possible in a short period of time. Last one. And relax. We're going to move into a little combination move. Next, we're going to do a downward dog to a multiplanar lunge. Let's go ahead and start by hinging at our hips, placing our hands on the floor, walk it out into a downward dog. We're going to pull back on our hips, almost like there's somebody behind you, pulling back on those hips, relaxing your shoulders, feeling that stretch all throughout your posterior chain. And now I want you to step forward with your right foot by your right hand. Get it up there as high as you can. I'm going to take my right elbow and press out on that knee, opening up that hip. I'm gonna reach through my left side underneath and then rotate up, eyes on that hand. Right hand back down on the floor, right foot back. Let's do the other side. Left foot up by the left hand, taking that elbow, pressing out on that knee, opening that hip up, then reaching through, and then rotating, getting that thoracic mobility. Hand back down on the floor, left foot back. Let's do that one more time through. Back into the downward dog, hips back. Again, efficient moves, hitting multiple muscle groups here. Now, right foot up by the right hand. Use that elbow to press out on that knee. Reach underneath. Rotate and reach to the sky.
Don't forget to breathe.
Right hand on the floor, right foot goes back. Left side now, left foot up by the left hand. Elbow presses out on that knee. Reach through. And then reach up. It's also hitting that chest, shoulders on this one. Left hand back to the floor, left foot back, and go ahead and stand up.
Oh, my goodness.
For our last warm-up move, feeling good, huh? For
Man.
our last warm-up move, we're gonna do a side leg swing. You can do this one just on your own in space, or you can use a chair, a wall, something to grab onto. We're gonna show you with the wall, just it makes things easy on us. We don't have to worry about our balance. We're gonna take that outside leg. We're going to keep it straight, bring it across our body, and then swing it up. Swing as high as you can, whatever that looks like for you. Making sure to breathe. Opening those hips up. Again, it's just a warm up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same move, opposite side now. Good posture here. Outside leg across the body to start. And then kicking it up. Good opportunity for you to show off your ballet skills on this one.
Or lack thereof.
Or lack thereof. That's all right. We're all in it just to improve, not to be perfect. About progress, not perfection. For 3, 2, 1, and 0. Warm up is complete.
All right.
Feeling good, Claudia?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Today's session is a Tabata session, so that means we're gonna do 4 sets of every exercise. That's 20 seconds of work, followed by 10 seconds of rest.
Goes
and then
quick.
we're gonna repeat. So we're gonna keep the pace up. Burst of energy, rest. Burst of energy, rest, repeat. For our first exercise, we're gonna do a forward lunge plus a row. We need 2 dumbbells.
2.
So let's get those and go. With our 2 dumbbells and one in each hand, we're gonna get into a split squat stance. Now bend in that lead leg. I'm gonna hinge over at my waist. Then I'm gonna pull back from my elbows, row, turn the dumbbells back down, stand up straight. We're gonna perform that for 20 seconds on this side, 10-second rest, 20 seconds other side.
Let's do it.
Ready?
Yep.
And hit it. Hinge, row, back up. Hinge, row, back up. So on every repetition, I want you to drive those hips backwards as you're doing it. Feel that stretch in the back of the leg, really hitting that lead leg.
3, 2, 1, and break.
Okay, so same move, opposite side. The breaks are gonna go real quick on
Real
this one
fast.
today. Ready?
Catch your breath.
And begin. So same move here, just different lead leg. Really come over top of that lead leg. And on your rows, make sure that you're pulling back from those elbows here.
Exhale as you bring those elbows up. In 3, 2, 1, and break. Switching sides.
Yep, switching sides. So that's 2 down, 2 to go.
Yep.
Back to that original side.
Beginning in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it.
Keeping that oxygen flowing here. It's gonna be so vital to your success today.
Work at a pace that you feel comfortable with, that matches the amount of weight that you're holding.
That's right.
Don't try to keep up with us.
And if it's too easy, feel free to up that resistance. If it's too difficult, lower your resistance.
And break.
Same move, opposite side. Here we
Last
go.
one.
Big deep breath before we get moving.
And begin.
All right. Pulling back from those elbows every time is key on this row. Not pulling back from your hands, but letting those elbows really lead the way.
Whew. Not much time left. You have 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1, and 0.
Oh, nice work.
All right, so we're gonna let that posterior chain and your legs rest. Maybe a slightly lower weight for your next one. We're gonna work on your shoulders. We're gonna get into a half kneeling press. So we're gonna go to the floor in a half kneeling position. And again, see, Claudia's changing up the weight, make it work for you. Half kneeling neutral press plus iso hold. So each arm is doing something a little different. The same side that my knee is up, I'm gonna hold at a 90-degree angle. My opposite side is gonna press for the whole 20 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Keep that core tight.
Here we go.
Ready, hit it. Make sure to breathe, no breath holding here. Core stays tight. Make sure that opposite arm is at a 90. You don't want it down here. Should be working, that opposite arm should be working to hold.
Oh yeah.
3, 2, 1, break. Okay, same move, switching sides now. So opposite arm is in that 90-degree angle. Opposite arm is pressing.
Shake those arms out, starting in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Core stays tight and engaged. You're gonna hear us talk about that throughout today's routine. Shouldn't be relaxed, but it should be braced like you're filling up a balloon, 360 degrees all the way around.
Making sure your pelvis is right underneath your rib cage at all times. No anterior, no posterior tilt.
2,
and break.
1, there it is.
Yep.
All right, switching sides, back again. Like I said, these
Shake
breaks
those arms.
breaks go by fast.
Here we go, and begin.
Hit it, come on. Let's go, let's go. How many can you get? Finishing with that arm all the way overhead, keeping those palms facing in.
Oh yeah.
No rotating. Ooh, feeling those shoulders burn. It's working.
Yeah.
It's working.
And 3, 2, 1, and break.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Last set of these. Come on, you got it, you
Shake
got it.
your arms out. You have 5 seconds before we start.
Quick shake.
3, 2, begin.
All right, let's go. It's go time, folks. Come on. Gonna push the pace today. Pushing yourself because nobody else can or will do it for you. Let's
10
go.
more seconds.
How many can you get right here? And 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. We have a combination move for you coming up next. We're gonna use a moderate to a heavy weight. Do a dumbbell clean plus a front squat and calf raise. I'll show you what that looks like, starting with our feet hip width apart, palms are facing us. I'm gonna hinge at my waist, slight bend in my knees. My dumbbells get to about my knee height. I'm gonna drive my hips forward, my thumbs come up and in, front squat, up, calf raise. So 3 parts.
Ooh.
Down, clean, front squat, calf raise. Follow us, 20 seconds. Let's get, hard to talk here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, begin. Down, big power up, front squat, calf raise. There it is. 1 into the next here. I think sometimes people underestimate how difficult it is to give explanations, talk, and work out at the same time.
Yep, don't forget that calf raise.
Hips back, explode forward. Good 4-inch motion on that front squat.
And break.
All right, there's 1 down, 3 to go here. Adjust your weight accordingly if you need to, increase or decrease. And 3, 2, 1, back into it.
Hopefully this feels a little bit more comfortable to you. You're able to get through the movements. And as you do, you can go a little faster.
Get that back straight as you come down. You don't want to round your back.
Don't forget the calf raise.
And don't forget that calf raise. Get those calves working too.
Ooh.
Another efficient move, working multiple muscle groups here today.
And break.
Okay, 2 down. 2 to go here. Couple of deep breaths, keep that mindset right.
Yeah, but don't get too comfortable because we're starting now. Let's go.
Hit it. Again, thinking about what brought you here today. What is it? What's that why? Why'd you hit that play button today? That why is so important because it's going to be what gets you through to the end. Keep pushing, keep fighting, digging deep.
And break. 1 more.
3 down, 1 to go. You got this, HASfit Tribe. Come on.
And begin.
Let's
Last
go.
one.
Come on, make it count. Last set of these and then no more today. Drive those hips forward. Make those hips do the work on that clean.
Not much left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break.
All right, next up, we are gonna need a lower to a moderate weight, probably lower than you were just using on that last one. And we're gonna work our way on over to a wall. We're gonna do a wall hammer curl plus a lateral raise. If you don't have a wall or a door, you can just do this one standing. We do like the wall because it helps you not use momentum.
Yeah.
Shoulders are flat and back is flat on that wall. Hands are at my side. I'm gonna start with a hammer curl. Palms come up until my elbows are at 90. Lateral raise, return back down, hands down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, begin. Let's hit it. Control the way down on this one. Really important to get the full benefits and results from this. And not just allow the dumbbells to flat back down, but to control them.
Not much left. In 3, 2, 1, and 10-second break.
All right, so working our forearms, biceps, and shoulders, as you can tell.
And begin.
I want you to keep those wrists tight and locked in. We don't want what I like to call spaghetti wrists, where everything is loose, but they're locked, keeping those wrists and hands, dumbbells, in line with that forearm.
Remembering to breathe. Don't hold your breath. In 3, 2, 1, and break.
All right, there we go. Halfway in, halfway
Now
in.
you should really begin to feel it.
That's right. And if you're not, up that weight. Don't be scared. Up your resistance.
That's right. And begin.
Bringing those arms up until they're parallel to the floor. Don't want them higher. No need. Don't want them lower. You wouldn't be getting the full effect.
Much left here. Come on, fighting to the end. In 3, 2, 1, and break.
All right, 3 down, 1 to go. Come on, you got this, HASfit Tribe.
Yeah.
Last one, digging deep here.
Let's do it. Let's begin. In 2, 1, begin.
And you see how that wall is really preventing you from using momentum and getting a swing in on either of these movements.
No swinging.
That's by design, forcing you to use strict form here.
Make sure you're exhaling on the most difficult part of the movement. In 3, 2, 1, break.
All right.
No more of those.
We're gonna set those dumbbells down, and next up we have a push-up variation with a slight increase in intensity level. We're gonna do a wide push-up. I'm gonna do mine from the floor.
And I'm gonna do mine from the bench. So again, the higher the implement is that you're using, the easier it's gonna be. So if you're not quite ready for the floor, use a bench, use a countertop, use a couch.
So my fingers are pointed out, and my hands are actually gonna be wider than my shoulders here. I'm gonna come down until my elbows are at a 90-degree angle, and I'm gonna press back up.
Woo.
Same format, 20 seconds. Ready, and begin. Down and up. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up.
Do as many as you can in the 20 seconds. If that's only 3, but you're using excellent form, that's okay.
That's
you
right.
don't have to go as fast as we are.
Everybody starts somewhere. Every winner was once a beginner.
And break. Oh, thank goodness that 20 seconds goes by quick.
All right, well, yeah, but unfortunately, so does the 10-second
So
break.
does 10 seconds.
So it works both ways.
3, 2, 1, begin.
And we
And don't you worry, I'm keeping a real close eye on that clock.
So this variation is a little more difficult because it's putting more emphasis on your chest muscles, which you'll probably start to feel.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you're bringing those elbows in, little bend on those, keeping them about a 45-degree angle as well. You don't want to flare your elbows out too far.
And break.
So
Woo.
2 down,
Shake them out.
2 to go here. Take a big deep breath, and we're right back in it, folks.
Assume that position. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Again, inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Focus on that breathing. Become a master of aligning your breathing with the movements. Always exhaling on the hardest part of the move, the concentric form. Almost there, almost
3,
there. Come on.
2, 1, break.
Ha!
Last one.
Feeling good. We're feeling good too. You're not
Come on.
alone, HASfit Tribe. Come on.
Keep that energy up.
In it together.
Not much left. 2, 1, begin.
Come on, we're pushing together here. At this point in the workout starts to become a mental effort. It's just as much mental as it is physical. Pushing yourself here. Pushing past what you thought you were capable of. A little better than you were yesterday. Let's go, come on.
And 3, 2, 1, and break.
Ha, you made it. We're gonna need 1 dumbbell for the next one, a heavier dumbbell. We're gonna do an isometric hip up plus a dumbbell pullover. You see a lot of these compound multi-exercise movements we're doing today. To our backs, we're gonna go with our feet firmly planted on the floor. I'm gonna grab this dumbbell with what I like to call a diamond shape. Sometimes I set it up here on the floor, hands in this diamond, pick it up, and they're at the top. With my feet firmly planted on the floor, I'm gonna drive my hips up. There's that isometric hip up, and they're just gonna stay there. Arms come up, and now I'm going to allow my arms to pass over my head, slight bend in my elbows. That's the pullover. Here we go, 20 seconds. Ready, and begin. Again, keep that isometric hip up going. Driving off through the midfoot. Make sure you're working those glutes on this one and not your quads.
Midfoot and heel. And you'll definitely begin to feel the burn in those glutes back there.
Not much left on this first set.
And break.
Very good.
Ooh.
Couple of big deep breaths here. And we're right back into it. Quick time to adjust your weight if you need to.
And get in that position. Begin.
You're bringing those arms back over, ideally until the dumbbell kisses the floor and back. But if your mobility isn't quite there, bring it as far as you can comfortably. You don't want to get to a point where you start to lose power in your upper body because your mobility can't handle it. But control that lowering
3,
phase.
2, 1, and break.
All right,
Ooh.
2 down, 2 to go here. This one's working our glutes, hamstrings, core, back, and chest.
All right, and 2, 1, and begin.
Right back into it. 2 down, 2 to go. Feeling that stretch in the upper body. And then you're pulling that dumbbell back over using your lat muscles, that big back muscle under your arms.
Not much left. And break.
All right, well, one last set here. Getting close.
Getting close, getting close. Take a few big deep breaths. Assume your position and begin. Inhale as you drop the weight. Exhale as you bring it back up over your chest.
And again, don't neglect that isometric hip up. As your glutes get a little fatigued, those hips might start dropping. Don't let them do so. Squeeze those glutes the whole time.
5 more seconds. Come on.
Working on that tight glute.
2, 1, and break.
All right,
Oh,
excellent work. We are gonna come to our feet for the next one, and we need 1 dumbbell of a heavier to moderate weight. We're gonna do a dumbbell goblet cossack squat.
Oh, wrong one.
Oh, you're a little ahead of yourself.
I'm
there.
ahead of myself. My
That's
goodness.
Okay. She was excited for the following one.
I was.
We need 1 dumbbell for this one. We're gonna hold it in that goblet position. We're gonna get into a wide stance here, wider than hip width.
Oh, yeah.
Now my toes are gonna be slightly pointed out. I'm gonna go to my left side, drop my hip back, come back up. Now my right side, drop that hip back.
Ooh-wee.
Side to side for 20 seconds. Ready? And begin. You can see why Claudia was trying to forget about this one.
I was.
Maybe a little Freudian
Oh,
slip there.
gosh.
Sitting back.
Inhale. Exhale as you come back up.
Now, depending on your mobility level, that's gonna dictate your depth. Go as far as your body will allow you to go down.
And again, work at a pace that you are comfortable with that allows you to have proper form. In 3, 2, 1, break.
And you'll probably notice as you move through these from one set to the next, your mobility will improve. You can get a little deeper.
Oh, yeah. And begin.
Sitting back as far as you can. So not just coming down, but press those hips back. Keeping that lead leg or that leg that you're going down into, keeping that foot flat. And if you really want to get down lower and you have great mobility, you can bring that opposite side foot up like so.
And break.
So again, making it work for you. 2 down, 2 to go here.
And if you're not really feeling anything, that you may need to increase your weight. And begin.
Again, get that breathing going. Inhale, exhale every time. That's like a machine. Consistency there. Sitting back, not bending over at your waist.
Not coming up on your toes. And break.
3 down, 1 to go. Feeling these ones.
Whew. Definitely feeling it in the quads. And begin.
Yeah, working the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, those inner thigh muscles, the gracilis, abductors, adductors. Whew, it's all getting hit here.
10 more seconds. You
can
got
work on
it.
some balance too.
Head up, chest up. In 3, 2, 1, and break.
All right, we're gonna give those legs a little bit of rest. We're gonna move into a high plank, dumbbell, tricep kickback.
Now you need your bench.
A lower to a moderate weight needed for 1 dumbbell for this one. I'm gonna do mine from the floor.
I'm doing mine from my bench once again.
We're gonna get into this high plank position, kind of looks like a push-up position. I'm coming up with my 1 dumbbell.
Wide feet stance.
Yeah, to help your balance, not feet together. And now I'm gonna bring that elbow up, keep that upper arm parallel to the floor, and now I'm gonna extend at the elbow. Squeeze that tricep at the top. There's the whole move.
That's the move.
20 seconds each side. Ready, and begin.
Keep your core nice and braced.
Yeah.
Keep those shoulders nice and square to the best of your ability. No rotating, and just hinging at that elbow. That's the only part of your arm that should be moving.
Like, yes, we are working that tricep, but we're also working so many other muscle groups at the same time.
3, 2, 1, break and switch hands.
That's it, switch hands, not much of a rest here.
Take a little breather, take a little breather. And getting in that position, begin.
And like Claudia said, keeping those shoulders and your hips square to the floor, so not rotating them. Trying your best to do so. It's a challenge, that's for sure.
But that's why it's important to breathe through the whole movement. Inhale, exhale as you bring that dumbbell back. 4,
3, 2, 1, break.
Woo. 2 down, 2 to go.
If you need to shake those arms out,
You're not alone. We're feeling this one as well.
it's holding you in that high plank position. And begin.
Here
Let's
we
go.
2 down, 2 to go. One more side, one more
Last
on
one
each side.
on your right side.
Yeah. Squeeze that tricep up at the top, that big group of 3 muscles in the back of your arm.
It's
Get
a
that breathing
beautiful
going.
muscle. Beautiful muscle back there. And break. Oh my gosh.
Here we go. One last
Shake them
one.
out. Shake them out. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Working on that mental toughness with this last set. Again, not just all physical, it's mental toughness.
Come on, tribe.
Not just mailing it in, but giving it your all. Pushing yourself. Developing that grit. Come on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break.
Nice work. We're working on our core next. No weight needed. To the floor. A couple different variations for you here as we perform some twisting exercises. My arms are at my sides. It's gonna help me so I can keep my back flat. I'm gonna have my legs straight up.
I'm gonna have my knees tabletop.
Now we're both gonna twist under control to the left and then to the right side. Back and forth, left, right, left, right.
Like a windshield wiper.
You decide if you want the knees bent or straight. Here we go. And begin.
And if you want a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B, you can switch it up and alternate between sets.
But I want this to be under control. A lot of times I see people doing this, they do it so fast, their legs are like bouncing off the floor, and it really defeats the purpose because at that point in time, your muscles aren't contracting, using all momentum.
3, 2, 1, and break.
There it is.
10-second break.
A couple big deep breaths.
Oh yeah.
And
Legs back up and begin.
hit it. So really working your full core with an emphasis on those obliques. Keep that core engaged throughout the whole move. Keeping it braced, not allowing it to relax. That's why I say slowing it down is helpful.
Slow it down and break.
2 down, 2 to go.
Oh my goodness.
It's working. We're feeling it too, folks.
All right, legs back up into position and begin. Inhale, exhale as you bring those legs up. That's going to be the hardest part of this movement.
Depending on your mobility, maybe you go the full side to side, maybe you only go to 45 to 45. Make it work for you.
And 3, 2, 1, and break.
3 down, one last one to go. Come on.
Whew.
In it together, in it together. You got it.
Oh, do I have it?
You got it, Claudia.
Legs back up and begin.
We need encouragement too. We are human. Come on.
Yeah, and I'm doing this on camera.
We're feeling it. I'm feeling it, folks. It's working. Come on. Fighting through with us. Fighting through.
And 3, 2, 1, and break.
Okay, no more of those, but we do need 2 dumbbells for the next one. And we're back up on our feet. We're going to perform what's called a mixed rack march. Moderate weight for this one. I'm going to take my left dumbbell and I'm going to press it straight overhead. My right hand's going to be at my side. Now, keeping my core tight, I'm going to march in place. That's the whole move right there.
Ooh, good core
Switching
movement.
sides. In 3, 2, 1. Hit it. That's right. That core stays braced and not relaxed here.
I want you to pretend like you're holding a plate of food above your head. You don't want to give it much jiggle so that you have a nice, balanced tray above your head.
Oh, don't spill it.
In 3, 2, 1, and break.
All right, so we're going to switch it up on this next set. Opposite arm is going to be up.
Take some good deep breaths here. Elbow up or arms up and begin.
I want you to use those ab muscles to bring the legs up. So feel those abs contracting as you march, as you bring that knee up.
Great for those lower abdominals.
That's right. Putting those abs to work here. Not just to stabilize what we got going on up top, but to draw those legs up.
And break.
All right, 2 down, 2 to go.
Ooh.
Some good core work here.
Oh yeah.
Functional core work.
And arm up and begin.
On your best to keep that arm extended straight, not out in front of you here.
Pelvis nice and neutral.
Working our grip as well, just holding on to these dumbbells. Again, all these exercises today working multiple muscle groups.
3, 2, 1, and break.
Here we go.
1 more to go.
That's it, 3 down, 1 to go. You got this, you got this. Come on.
And begin.
There we go, fighting through this last set. What do you got right here? I want you to impress yourself today.
Yep, take yourself to that happy place.
Doing more than you thought you were capable of.
Feeling stronger, feeling more comfortable and confident in your skin. Let's do it. And 3, 2, 1, and no more of those.
No more of those. We need a lighter dumbbell for this next one. We're gonna move into a half kneeling dumbbell fly. So half kneeling position, we were here earlier. 1 knee up, core is tight, braced, shoulders are back. My dumbbells are gonna start at my side. Not here, but kind of in the middle, about a 45. And now I'm gonna bring my pinkies up, raise those dumbbells up, squeeze my chest, and then control the lowering phase. So this is a major chest exercise, a little bit of shoulder. Here we go, ready, and begin. Squeeze those chest muscles up at the top. Again, just like you're lifting those dumbbells straight up. And then really controlling that lowering phase, not allowing them to just flop back down.
Yeah. Inhale in the lowering phase. Exhale in the lifting phase. And break.
All right, same move, opposite side up. Upper body doesn't get much of a rest here.
No, not at all. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Don't turn this into a curl either. Start with a small bend in those elbows, and then you maintain that same bend throughout the move. Feel
Which
those
is the
chest
hardest
muscles.
part.
Feel those chest muscles contract up at the top. Squeeze them.
Not 1 more left. And that's it.
All right.
Take a break.
Halfway. 2 down, 2 to go.
Oh my goodness.
Especially after those wide grip push-ups.
Oh, yeah.
These ones.
And begin.
Really focus on controlling them. The more fatigued we get, the more tempted we are to just allow the dumbbells to flop back down.
And if you need to slow down your pace, that's fine.
Or adjust your
Or
weight.
adjust your weight.
Lower it, make it heavier.
And break.
Just make sure you're being challenged throughout.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Because you can't have change without being challenged first.
All right, this is your very, very last set of these.
Very, very last one.
Very, very last. And begin.
Not just your very last one, it's your very, very last
You can tell
one.
how excited I am to be done with these. This is just me hyping myself up.
That's
Last
it,
one.
see?
Very, very
Like I
last
said,
one.
we need encouragement just as much as you do, HASfit Tribe. Come
Let's
on.
go. Push it, push it. You got it. In 3, 2, 1, break.
All right. We are going to need a heavier weight for this next one. Another compound move. We're going to do a sumo deadlift plus a power pull.
Ooh, sounds fancy.
2 dumbbells. Feet are wider than shoulder width apart. Toes are pointed out. I'm going to start by breaking at my hips, then my knees. Dumbbells go straight down. Good posture here. I'm going to explode up, bring my elbows up and back. Back down. So down, elbows up and back.
Make sure you make that grunting sound just like I did.
Very important that you get the grunt.
Important. Ready?
And begin. Inhale, exhale. Every time. Working that upper back as well as your glutes and hamstrings. Keep your feet flat throughout. Don't fall back onto your heels or fall forward onto your toes.
3, 2, 1, and break.
We're killing that posterior chain with this
Ooh-wee.
compound move.
Yeah, we are.
Closing it out with a bang here.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Inhale, exhale. You got it. Come on. How many can you get, HASfit Tribe? It's you versus you. Not in competition with us or anyone else. Just the you from yesterday. Getting a little better today. Come on.
4 seconds.
And rest. Okay. Couple
Shake
deep
'em
breaths
out.
here.
Shake out
Getting
those
closer.
arms.
How
shake
many
out
we got
those
left?
legs. 2.
That's what I thought. 2 down, 2 to go.
And let's go.
Hit it.
Hit it. Let's go.
Keep that back straight, especially on the way down. Don't find yourself bending over like so. Come down as far as your mobility will allow you to.
4 seconds.
2, 1, 0.
Oh my goodness gracious. You're almost there.
That's it. Last one. Come
Fight to the end.
on. And begin. Come on, finish strong right here. What do you got? Put it all out there. Think about how good you're gonna feel when this workout is all done and you can cross it off your list for the day.
Amen. That's what I say.
So close
Be
here.
done with it. Ooh. 3, 2, 1, and break.
Yes.
Ooh,
That is it.
that's a wrap.
I'm feeling it, folks.
Man.
We ho-
Hopefully you're as happy as I am to be done with that.
Yeah, right?
Sure you
and
are.
moving into the fun part, showing our body a little bit of love with the cool down. Our first one is going to be a kneeling hip flexor stretch. So move back into that kind of half kneeling position we've been in a couple times today. A little more relaxed this time around though. Got a lot of working on our hip flexors and quads, so let's give them some love here. I'm going to start by squeezing my glutes and my abs. And after I've done that, now I can come forward, keeping them squeezed. And it's not going to take a lot of range of motion before you start to feel that stretch in the front of the leg. All down that quadricep, that big thigh muscle. We're just holding here. At the end of the
Holding
work,
here and breathing.
and at the end of the workout, we like these static stretches. 3, 2, 1, relax. Opposite side now. Again, getting started by squeezing the glutes. They're tight. Poke them. Are they tight? Poking
Tight.
those abs. They're tight. And then coming forward ever so slightly.
Tight, 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 all the way around.
That's it.
And maintaining that flexion.
Yeah, because if they're not tight, then you can like come all the way.
And you won't even feel the
You don't even
stretch.
feel anything. You're like, what's the big deal? But keep them tight here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up, let's move into an exercise for our hips. We're gonna start by sitting on our backside. You're gonna do a 90-90 hip stretch. So, getting started in this very attractive position here with my legs up and on my heels. Now I'm gonna rotate to my left side. Both knees come to a 90. If you immediately start to feel a cramp here, go ahead and come back. It can relieve some of that pressure. If you feel a lot of stretch right here, you can hang out here. If you want more stretch, take that opposite side shoulder and start to come to that opposite side knee. So there's 3 different variations for you here. Opening up those hips, stretching the glutes, and hold here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up to the middle. And then you guessed it, gotta do the opposite side. Same thing, maybe one side didn't cramp, the other side did. So don't feel like each side has to be the same here.
Oh.
And this is a move I use all the time.
Oh yeah.
I sit at my desk a lot for work, and so, man, when I get tight, sometimes it's like actually manifests itself in back pain, but it's tight hips. So I'll get down on the floor, do this for a minute or two, and all of a sudden my back pain is gone.
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that? So keep this one in the toolbox.
Oh,
for
yeah.
3, 2, 1, 0. All right, one last cool down move here for you. Let's get into a V-sit position from a seated position. I'm gonna open my legs up as far as I can, whatever that looks like for you, while keeping those knees down, okay? So even if you get wide but the knees are way up, I'd rather you get to as far as you can while keeping those legs straight. Now we're gonna inch those fingertips out and we're gonna reach as far as you can and we're gonna hold. Oh, you feel that stretch in the inner thigh as well as through the back. Static stretch, just hold here. Now we're gonna sit up, arms stay straight, sit up to really good posture. You're gonna do a scarecrow. Pull back on those hands and elbows, stretching that chest as well as your back and shoulders.
This has always been a challenge for me, this move.
We need to work on it more.
I know.
And then go ahead and back into the reach. Static hold. And then sit up. Good posture here, best that you can. Pull back on those arms.
Oh, goodness.
Did a lot of work on the shoulders today. Open them up. And one last dive down. Bring that heart rate down. Feel that heart rate coming down. And last time, straight up. And pull them down.
Oh,
That's it.
Feels so nice to stretch.
That's another workout done and in the books.
In the books.
Check it off your list. And we found the key to consistency in really getting results is following a complete exercise program.
And we have those full-length programs available to you. So whether or not you are looking to lose weight, gain muscle, or just feel more confident in your own skin, you can definitely find those on the HASfit app.
In the HASfit app, that's right. And you can download it now and check it out.
Don't forget to like us on your favorite social media channel.
Until next time, I'm Coach Kozak.
And I am Claudia.
And we will see you at your next workout.